from the previous version. There you go, guys. As you know, I fly for a long time, and as well as I develop for Explain and other simulators. So for past half a year, I've been working on the Neo, and I don't know, I did around 10,000 nautical miles just to test this product, and it's already finished. But as usual, just before I was releasing it, we got the new 12.2 version coming out. So I'm gonna check the 12.2 vanilla version and see what's in it, and I'm gonna compare it to the present Neo, upcoming Neo, and also we're gonna see the previous version. You can actually roll back to previous version easily. I'll show you how. Well, I'll wait until they resolve all the problems, which I think there are many, and 12.2 version. So this is just some videos that I took from the Neo product. And the Neo, it is not just as another betterizer or another Atmo. It's actually a fluid atmosphere that is made based on physical formulas, and it's fluid, so it's it is all liquid, so meaning that everything that is happening in the weather, the atmosphere will react, the scattering will react. Well, this video is not about that one. It's just I will compare it later on. I will just test it and see. So I'm gonna go ahead and release the Neo for the stable version soon, while working on the beta for the 12.2, just in case, because some people would want to probably fly that one. So as you can see, a little comparison here. So yeah, 10,000 miles, guys. I mean, I was on it, and 2 months of coding, and yeah. So sit back, relax. I mean, it's just gonna be like a stream, so we're gonna test it, and then you're gonna see for yourself. I mean, of course, can't stop Explain from updating or anything, and probably moving in the right direction. It's just that on the way to that direction, there will be benzoils happening. But meanwhile, the 12.14 version works perfectly with the Neo. So that Neo, that beta version, which is which has that camera shaking effect, which I really like. I think it adds a lot to dynamics. That one works perfectly with Neo. Okay, so I've downloaded the 12.2. I'll show you later how to roll back to any version present in their CDN, and if it's in their servers, you can roll back to it as long as it's on their servers, and they usually keep it for some time. But yeah, beware, because when they erase it, there's no way to come back to it. The other way is you can either make an image or you can just copy files, but yeah, people don't do it usually. All right, so let's roll the tape. I'm gonna just do everything on my desktop so you can see, and we'll test the daytime first about this copy 12.2. Yeah, so as you can probably already imagine, I have an eye for that. Got an artist eye as well. So because my parents were artists and I spent all my youth doing art shit. So I went, towards art and music. So that's how I got up into the sounds and all. And as you know, I do sounds as well as I do. But the latest product is the atmosphere. So that requires an eye, and not only an eye, but also a very good understanding what's working and how it's working. Excuse me. Okay. All right. So let's first test. Let's first test some kind of like almost clear type of weather, you know what I mean? And then we'll test cloudy. So we'll do three flights. One will be almost clear. The other one will be partly cloudy, closer to the front, and the third one will be a front itself. And then we'll do a fourth one. We'll just kind of we'll just choose the night and see how the night looks like. Okay. Let's see how the satellite looks like. Whoa. Maybe Jacksonville? Jacksonville looks good, I think. So yeah. Jacksonville. Okay. So it's 2119, 3018 high pressure. Sky is clear. Not too much humid out there. So it should be really clear out there. Also, you can check that. We can't check the live cam right now, but daytime I usually also check the live cam to see how this looks in reality. Also, I got this tool you can use is this one. Okay, Jax, and it shows you the current picture. It's kind of like, okay, so you got, these are just really high clouds, so they're not really clouds, it's just kind of cirrus. All right. Oh, you're in stratus. Okay, so yeah, let's do Jacksonville. 1404. So we'll use level up, and we'll be on the runway right away. So a few things I want to see right off. Let's do like just day. 12,000 12 at 12 hour clear real world weather. Start. So things, I mean, there are plenty of things that they updated there. I'm not gonna focus on things other than atmosphere and how it looks, because that's the whole point of me here and doing it. I mean, you can pretty much read yourself and see what they've done. My main concern is how atmosphere looks like, how clouds look like, how sunsets, sunrises look like in the night. Now we are doing it right now with the auto ortho. So night I will have to do a separate. I will restart the sim for night, especially with auto ortho off. Because as you know, you might not know, but I know that auto ortho changes how night looks like, as well as I use SimHaven. SimHaven also changes how night looks like, and I don't recommend using auto ortho or SimHaven for nighttime flying, which is pretty easy when you do it. You just turn off the auto ortho, and I'll show you later how to do it. It's fast. Okay. I think something didn't load right, or maybe it did. All right. So as you can see from here, I got my texture resolution max. I got FSR off, ambient occlusion at medium, no sharpening 16. I got 48-inch 4K, so I don't need any anti-aliasing. So just use with FXA8. No reshade, nothing. Full screen, cloud quality, high, shadow, one dot, and then maximum render. Okay, so no sync. All right, so let's check how it looks from here. Gonna make sure that nothing is. So here, as you can see, I'm gonna switch everything off here. So nothing is here, as you can see, nothing on reshade. Let's switch off traffic. Okay. That's daytime 12 o'clock. Okay. And looks like a bit visibility kind of on the lower side here. I'm just gonna double check that for sure there's nothing then. for nothing. So landing rate, and there's a one for CL650. Okay, so so sometimes how I check also is a clear day is just I do clear, kind of go like this and just do clear, apply, and see how the perfect visibility, perfect day looks like. And right off I can tell you that the colors are a little bit off of the atmosphere, of the sky. You see, because when you get when you get perfect condition, okay, such as, let's see, such as this, for example, yeah, you kind of like viz up to like max, no humidity, nothing, good cold temperature, like 10 degrees Celsius, standard, almost standard, right? Nothing here, maybe even like higher, ultimate barrel, so stuff like that, right? When conditions like that prevail, you will, by looking at horizon, you will see the skies blue, like it right here, blue. It would be here the same way. I mean, it's all gonna be blue. So it's washed out to me. The horizon is not looking promising, and the picture itself kind of washed out a little bit. Going up, yeah, 12.2 still needs fixing on it. Well, I mean, I will do it as far as Neo. I will create it. The atmosphere, such as scattering, I'm not going to talk too much here, but not just to give any hints to anything, because people do steal ideas and stuff like that, but you'll see everything in my product. And all I can say is nothing in atmosphere is static like it is static here, as far as scattering, all this stuff. It's all gotta be dependent on stuff happening, like, right, temperature change, right, looks different, barrel change looks different, etc. You know, it's okay. Yeah, see this, I don't know, they it looks like they've not looks like, but for sure they changed the tone map, like the tone map setting, not settings, but the engine, and right away it looks like they changed it, but they did not adjust, or adjust badly. I mean, the colors here not exactly bad or anything, it's just that, first of all, they're kind of wrong, but especially the sun is just like, when you look at the sun like that, and it's lacking of that bright sun that you see when you look at the sun. So it kind of appears here, but then it's just okay. So yeah, as you can see yourself. And that's the lights. Yeah, that's the lights. Okay, so all this Stick around. I'll show you how the light's supposed to look like. This is yeah, no. Anyways, I'm gonna I see why, and this is okay. This is not even vanilla too much because we got auto ortho, we got sim haven, right? So the autogen is, or autogen or whatever, it is set up correctly, right? So you got big storage or something like that, right? You got houses that are properly set within the streets, etc., right? Like it's already custom, right? You know what I mean? And it looks pretty at daytime when you look like that, so everything is proper, but it's custom. So if I would have turned on the vanilla with no auto ortho, no sim heaven, you would see how it looks like. And I kind of see why people want to go and purchase Microsoft Flight Sim, because it's out of the box. But again, look how pretty the forest is. It's with the with the auto ortho, with sim heaven, with the proper autogen placement. It's looking awesome, right? So in my product, there will be also a video explaining how to do all of that. The video itself is 1 hour 30 minutes because it explains from the ground up. I'll explain how to properly set up the calibration of your TV, like the tune it up. It gets from the start to very depth, right? So in the end, in the daytime, when you set everything up like that without Neo, so Neo is not connected now, you will have a picture like that, and you see it's all perfect. You see, look at that. Look how awesome is this. You got forest here correctly lined up just the way it's supposed to be. To me, it looks like, you know, daytime, to me it looks like more realistic than Microsoft Flight Sim for sure. I mean, it's something that I see flying, but what's off here is the night lighting and the sky. And let's check. Okay, so let's check the real weather here. Not sure if we need to do any flights just to be on the faster side. Okay, so obviously we have some visibility in the area, right? So visibility is low, either humidity or visibility. Yeah, this and that. Let's see. Alright, so visibility reported is 23 kilometers. And humidity is 88%. Yeah, so it's possible. Picture like it's possible. Alright, but only a thing is not correct here right away. I can tell you because I fly in Florida a lot. It all stays below. So like there's a, once you start going higher, you'll see kind of like an inversion layer where you see like the visibility below. You kind of see it here. Yeah, I can take it. I can take it. It's not as bad. See, when you go higher, that's when the picture starts to be a little bit better, right? You can see the more proper colors of the sky. So when when you high up, it all adds up, right? Like the proper colors adds up. Similar, right? But again, it's static. Nothing changes. It won't look like that because the scattering changes with altitude, and it does changes with the sun position as well. So there are plenty of stuff that is not correct here. All right, so but that's okay. I don't want, like I said, I don't want to tell the explain workers how to do their job properly. I'm gonna do mine properly, and you're gonna see the result. Okay. I wonder what is that. Is that some? Is this supposed to be like God rays or something? I'm not sure. Not sure what those lines are. Because I was gonna say some clouds, but they're changing. And oh, okay, they said something like now you got the shadows of the clouds on atmosphere and on the other clouds, which is normal, right? But out here this shouldn't be the case because there's nothing to post shadow on. There's no layer or anything. It disappears, you know, so. So as you know, explain lighting, you gotta like wait until it adjusts. So when you switch position like that, you'll see how everything starts changing here. That's normal. So we gotta wait for a minute. So for that picture that we see here, it's gotta be either really humid day in Florida like that. So I don't buy that. I think it's not really correct. I mean, I know and just I understand completely when it's humidity is like around 80% and Viz is around 23 kilometers. I understand how it looks supposed to look like, but this is not correct. Not the case here. And watch this, just for fun. Look. Look how it's already better. Just 3 clicks. 3 clicks, guys. And it's how much is already better. But that's reshade. So we're not gonna go into reshade. The reason is I want to be totally vanilla. So guys, I want to show you the truth. As well as I'm not gonna use a reshade for my product as well. So it's gonna be all proper. Okay, inside of the cockpit. All right, let's wait a little bit because should adjust. All right, so what are we dealing here? What I already see is everything or nothing kind of thing, which is the Microsoft Flight Sim had that problem, and I don't know who does the work for Explain right now. Who does their who's their quality um, like who checks the quality of the product? You know what I mean? Austin himself, I doubt. But look, I mean, you can see right away. I mean, the color cockpits don't look like that at daytime. It's too bright. It looks like plastic now. So everything that they've done with all the new engines, not the new engine, but the new shaders and all, it's all comes out to, you know, to shit. I mean, truly, look at that. It's too bright. So I don't understand people were complaining about too dark cockpits, etc. Yeah, they were a bit off on the dark side, even though most of the times people probably weren't calibrating their monitors correctly. And let me tell you, in reality, cockpits are not too much bright either, you know, because you got the environment with the 4 small windows, and it's not supposed to be bright here. Matter of fact, at some places here is supposed to be level of that dark so that you can even see the some of the lighting on the main panel. To me, this is not acceptable, because I mean, it just completely destroys the authenticity, or whatever that word is. Not authentic at all. So yeah, like when you look like this, it is somewhat, but still, and looks like it's completely missing the also it's missing the ambient occlusion parts. Like, I mean, there's no parts of the shadowing and corners. I mean, it's completely insane. I mean, this is not. I mean, you can, even with reshade, you could probably do so much better. Yeah, that it really, that upsets me. It's daytime, guys. The lights are off. It's not supposed to be. It's never that bright in the plane. This is like completely see-through plane. So I'm not gonna fly. So I'm just gonna see how the shadowing changes inside the plane with the sun down. Also will check the chat, you guys. If you have any questions, I will check chat there and there. Okay. So slowly doing the sunset thing. See, the lighting there is so wrong that even the cockpit colors are not correct. So At daytime, your colors inside the plane supposed to be somewhat like that of that darkness. That's how they're supposed to be at like 12 o'clock noon, you know what I mean? So yeah, no. Alright, so I want to see how long the backlighting will stay. Not that long. Yeah, guys. No. Nope. 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 Alright. And see, this is why that's what happens. And the whole cockpit lighting is way off too at night, just because all of the tone mapping is not done correctly in this version. This is why everything is wrong here. It does not look that bright for sure. Close that thing. Yeah, you can tell it. I mean, look at that. It's not. It's never that bright, guys. It's, Jesus Christ. No. Nope. 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 Alright, so to me, like, okay, to me, that would have been already enough of knowing that I'm not gonna fly in that version. Alright, but I still will show you guys, just of respect, I will show you what I've promised fully, so you understand. Okay, for the lighting of runway lighting, it is too bright as well. This kind of gives me the look of kind of like a phone, like what you would record on the phone. Kind of look like. I know that, and some of you might know that airports have brightness levels of that you can control, and that airport can control, and sometimes even you can press PTT button numerous times and change the lighting of the airport, but I don't think you can do it in a sim. So okay, let's check out the. Okay, so as far as I know, there's no the volumetric part of the lights not working right now, because I tried it and it kicked me off to desktop. Now out here, the lights, the taxi blue lights, not correct color. All lighting is not correct color, pretty much. Yeah, totally. It's, it doesn't look like that in the real world, like kind of circles like that. And so that's what I was saying, that they're all like all one color, and this is a shame, because if you only if you would have known how many in the real world different lights there are, and I'll show you later. I think you kind of saw it already in the beginning of the video, and the sim can do all that, and it does it. So that's just, in my opinion, this is just wrong, but it's okay. Neo will fix it, guys. So also one more thing important. You see how the outer ortho is on and sim heaven is on, and this is why you don't see farther lights. That's one. And second, there's supposed to be different lighting, and sim heaven only grabs one definition of lights and just does its own definition of lights. So don't use when you're flying at night. I'm going to show you how to do it. For example, you caught yourself that you've been flying at let's say you've been flying from daytime and then you slowly start going to night. Let's do that, by the way. But no, I'll do that with Neo, guys. I just want to show you because I don't want to spoil my flight mode with this, because you'll be amazed how it can look like, you know, and that doesn't look like for sure here. And you know, sunsets, sunrises, they're always pretty. I mean, you can even get any sim and sunrise will be pretty, but it's wrong colors. Okay, let me tell you. In reality, depending the sky colors, the coloring of sunsets and sunrises and daytime as well, all depending on numerous factors, and the colors you see will strictly depend on all of them. So I already know what lights, what colors supposed to be here, but they're not. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, I want to show you how to do it on the go. Okay, so let's say you caught yourself off guard and you've been flying, and then boom, there's night. What you can do is, I have already preset scenery, INI files, right? Day and night, you can see. So in nighttime, all there is the same exact thing, but the sim heaven is disabled here, so I don't have to physically move anything. It's just that. Wait, what happened with my mouse now? Come on, don't do it with me. Okay, so as you can see, it's disabled, right? So you have to disable sim heaven for night, and you'll see even difference even with vanilla. And of course, disable the outer ortho. Let me show you so you can see it right away. So I have those two pre-selected. So I just go copy. While sim is running, I'll go copy, custom scenario, paste, replace. Then I will go quit auto ortho. Just wait until it quits. See, it's still vanilla, not vanilla, but auto ortho and sim heaven. Now I go and reload the scenery. At most of the normal planes out there right now, you can save the flight, you can save the state, so no problems. Your flight won't be destroyed. Unfortunately, that's the only way you can do now to transfer. It takes about a minute or so, but you know, it's worth it. So yeah, atmosphere is a complex thing, and not only you can see the stuff, you see stuff changing already. You can see in the background there are, like, you can farther out you can see the lights, distant cities, that's what I call them. Yeah. And also right away that you can see the difference that you already have some different light definitions, and the only thing we did is turned off the temporarily disabled the sim heaven, and it still did not go through. You see these supposed to light up with different color, but oh well. Okay, I'm gonna restart. Same place, just so you can see. I mean, it's already better that way, what I showed you. So at least you have distant scenarios. Somehow worked before. Oh wait, it worked because of the Neo. Neo has more definitions, that's why. Alright. So we'll just check the night at Jacksonville just to compare, and then we'll go to see the other clouds. But from here I already see the flaws. That's not gonna make me not fly this version for sure. Use the wrong tone map. Whoa. Plastic cockpit. Yeah, so that's what I was saying earlier. It's everything or nothing type of altitude. So people were complaining about how the cockpits are too dark, and now they made it super fucking. This reminds me of the story of Microsoft Flight Sim when they were adding and removing turbulence. Alright, so now you can see for sure. So you see this is vanilla. So you see I removed the auto ortho and sim heaven, and right away at daytime it's not as good, right? What people want to see out the box. But nighttime, even with the you know, crappy lights that they have, I mean, let's call things their own names. They're crappy. They're better than before, but they're definitely not as good. Even with that, you can see some, you know, some variety. You see these shopping centers or whatever that. So you got at least some variety, unlike what we just saw. And all we did were just disabled auto ortho and somehow that's all. And also, guys, whatever you do, well, I mean, prior to Neo release, you don't have a choice, but after Neo release, don't use any extended lights, guys. Don't, please. They work. You see, people don't know what and they choose it, and they whoever's done it, they didn't know on the light definitions or whatever. They doing double the streets, and they doing all like two kinds of lights only, and you know it's crazy. And then wonder why like all lights are yellow or brown or whatever. So don't do that. The Neo will have all of the regions and proper cities all inside in the box. What proper definitions gonna be? Well, that's there it is. There's vanilla lights for you. Vanilla lighting. Okay. It's not bad, okay, compared to what it was, but for sure it is not reality. Okay, let's go towards where are we going? Towards the front. I wanted to show you. Actually, this is Jacksonville, right? Jacksonville. I have a video of landing in Jacksonville recent, and it was a normal day, just like we see in the picture. So we're flying our baby girl, and the Airbus just landed in front of us, so we're hauling ass. So that's Jacksonville, guys. See, you see, if I would have filmed it with an iPhone, or you know, you would have 30 times or like 50 times more brighter lights, etc. You know what I mean? It does not happen like that in real world. When you see it with your own eyes, it's not the iPhone cities, because when you okay, I'll show you one thing. It's kind of hard to see with these lights at 500. So. So this is the runway, I believe 20 something, 23. And that's how they look like. You can see the VASI real good. You can see the approach lights, but well, the edge lights, that's something. There you can see them, but they're, I mean, depending, of course, on the environment. I mean, the setting they have. But look at that, runway 26. So high speed. So okay, let's continue. So let's do something more where you already have clouds appearing. So that would be something like, let's see. All right, so I think rally. Well, so was there too. Thinking still KGSO or COT. Well, okay, let's do Charlotte COT. Another CLT. Customize 36 rats. Was there a couple weeks ago when we went to that FBO? Okay. Alright, so VFR scattered is the next one. I was like, what the hell is that face doing over there? I happen to see already how this update looks like as far as the clouds. So some clouds are looking fine, and I just wish we could have taken that clouds and just move it to the previous version. It's always like that, but don't you worry. While releasing the Neo for the stable version, I will provide a beta version for Neo as well. So people who fly in with beta can also use it. But it's gonna be a little bit. Also gonna need a little, time to redo it. It's basically a lot of redoing. Okay, so as you can see, some clouds like this. So it's pretty. I want my regular clouds to be look like that as well. And these. It's pretty good. So the clouds, totally no. And the clouds, I give 100%. Like the clouds on in Explain are superb. Like they're much better than anything in the Microsoft Flight Sim or any other sim that I saw. Like this is how the clouds look like in reality. As well as you can see from like far away. You see like they're raising up there above some visibility. So yeah, I love that. Again, a little bit I'm proper on scattering and the rest of the stuff, but now we might let's see what we can do. Let's go higher and see how it looks like. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look from high up the sunset. Yeah, I love how the clouds look like. And even the sky colors from high up, not bad. Oops. See, same story. Clouds or no clouds, scattering or no scattering, it's gonna be the same. sunsets and sunrises, which is not really what's happening out there. Level up. Oh, we already saw what's what. Okay. Well, I want to see. Yeah. Slight different. You get the picture. Now let's go to CRW Charleston. Low level wind shear. Few broken. BNA. Landed at Nashville. BNA. So for now, oh, look at that. Wow. Those clouds are like seriously looking like as real. Wow. Guys, I want those clouds to the previous version. But I mean I think I can be able I'm be able to pull the new version so that I will fix the improper lighting in the cockpit as well. The clouds are amazing, like especially from here. Really good job on the clouds, for sure. But you see, clouds good. Mm, everything else not so much as far as scattering the colors. Uh, hmm. Some like overcast there. See, this is what I love in Explain comparing to Microsoft Flight Sim. They say Microsoft Flight Sim is never, you can never see the clouds in distance like you see in Explain. So currently I don't have Neo for this version. I only have for the stable version, so I will show you only for the stable version. As far as static picture, it is given in hand. These it's pretty good, pretty good. I like it. Look at that. Oh yeah, yeah, pretty good. I like it. wish we could have like lighting on the clouds from not only moon like here, so, but also from the street lights. Hmm. Yeah, the definitions of the lights. Oh, you see, I know why. Because my scenery is on. You see, my scenery is on, and that's why the lights are already so much good, so much better. The part of Neo has walked in, and so yeah. Well, okay. So for default, it's not as bad, guys. For default, it's not as bad. I mean, it's getting better. It's getting better. I was talking about the night. Okay, so it's not as bad. There's one might think as it was in before. Okay, you can see like clearly like the front. Okay, and let's oh, this is shadows. Clouds. And I will okay, check by St. Louis STL in the Paducah. Paducah. KPAH. PIH for sure. Uh-huh. Thunderstorm. Yeah. So these clouds are spoiling me, guys. And like even I might even like find some solution for them, just as long as there are a few solutions. Intelligent. Ah, I hear the sound, but there is no movement. I think this is due to see, in the new beta, all we can say. Let's see, I want to see the effects. Oopsie. All right, so it's like a few multiple layers, but something wrong here. Third layer. I think I'm in right into the anvil or something. Yeah, man. Oh, okay. So, yeah. So you get thunderstorm and you get some layer in front. So you see, I like the colors of the clouds. I think the clouds are realistic colors, because when you look at them, like when they're on the direct lights, direct sunshine, that's the color they have. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, decent. But you see, that's the problem with here, that high up, especially with this weather, the sunsets will look different. Okay. I think I'm like in really high up, so it's not even. Okay. Yeah, we're like really high up. Where are we at? Yeah, we're about 45,000 feet. This is why, so we are I see the curvature of the Earth. Okay. Some artifacts then. Starts to get like darker and darker as you go up. Let's see, did they model like the stratosphere or something? See, that's the thing, that like this sky right here, this is usually the sky you see at around, I should say like 30,000 feet, but not as we are right now. You know what I mean? And so far, like here, out here, you can see it. Okay, I'll fix that. No worries. Now I want to see the inside of the cockpit. Let's see how the sun is reacting on the clouds. Oh, okay. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, you see, we see a little bit of sun. Well, I mean, you can see this little sun shining through a bit. Okay. Okay. Just probably ran out of fuel. All right, so oh, okay, that's the warping. They still haven't fixed the warping, like the rain that turns white. Sunshine. All right. To me, it's all clear. So the main problem here is, I shall say, well, it's lighting itself. So yeah, cockpits, fortunately. And sometimes, you know, we get lucky like that when we get into 3 locations were absolutely beautiful. I mean, clouds and everything, sky. Gotta test. Well, I mean, I'll test some more, of course, because I'll be adjusting Neo for it. Um, so hello, where are you flying to? I'm not flying anywhere. Just checking out the update, obviously, as well. So let me just show you guys how. I mean, you already know the vanilla version, the previous version. You already know. No point for you to show the previous vanilla version, right? So let me just one more location, and then I will show you the Neo with the previous version altogether, and then I might try to set it up for that one, but then that would already be off of the stream. I mean, I'll restart the stream so this video will keep short, just so the people will be able to see. Yeah. Okay. Severe convective flares. Well, I mean, thunderstorms are pretty, you know, forward. Cast DT somewhere in the middle. You know what I mean? Something in between. Oh, marginal difference. And again, I'm not gonna set it as the like a promotion for or a showcase for Neo. I just want to show you the difference of so you can clearly see. Wow, pretty cool. You got the airport right next to the water. I've never been to this airport. Yeah. Must be fun to land here. Wow. Oh, I gotta remember this place. So you see, even like people say, look at that, like this is default autogen. I mean, Microsoft like doesn't even stand close to it. I mean, they can look at that. This is like reality, you know what I mean? This is really neat. Look how neat our tracks. It's like you can almost get like a train simulator into it. I'm pretty sure you can like model to build the tracks and use this sim for trains, and that'll be fun. Okay, so and we'll start this airport. Now we'll look up a little bit. Yeah, clouds definitely a game changer, guys, in this version. I mean, there's still a few bugs there and there, but it's beta. Now, check this out. Let me give you an example here. While I go take a break, smoke break, we're gonna download rollback to the previous version so we can test the show you the difference, you know, with the Neo. So this is how you do it. You go to explain your main folder, press shift and right button, and then open PowerShell, PowerShell window here, and it should say where you're explain it. So, and then I'll paste this here in ChatGPT. Okay, so I'll paste it. So this is how you do it. Shift and then right mouse button, run PowerShell, and then you should supposed to do this, and then the location and the installer name, and then the beta version. That's the previous beta, and then it should open that thing here, and then you click update. Don't check the new betas. Hit continue. And continue. It's gonna download while I take a break. Приземление делали, не знаю, почитаю. I'm just checking the atmosphere here. So it's checking the files. Continue. installing. All right, so I'll be back, guys. Sit tight. Okay, it's done. All right. 1 2 1 2. Check check check. 1 2. All right. Check check. Okay. So I'm gonna install the new daytime. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna use the auto ortho or sim haven't, just straight vanilla, just like it was. So we can see that everything nice and alright, so the region's already installed. You can see the custom scenery. There's a regions for the lights, and you got two main regions too, like the North America, South America, Australia, or the rest of the world. So we're in North America, so get that. And resources. Okay. To install the lights and the atmosphere itself. It's gonna be hard to compete with these clouds, though. I mean, and I'm not trying to, because I will get the newest version compatible soon. But for now, just I'll see what's the stable version has to offer, or the previous beta, whatever. So it says, you see, it says previous beta. So when it loads, you gotta give it at least a minute for the script to start working, because it's gonna gather resources and it'll self-adjust to the conditions only once, you know, when you load. So any sudden change like that, it's a minute of loading. But once you're flying, there's no There's no weight, it's all seamless. So I see it's adjusting. Gotta wait. Switch off the traffic. Just wait a little bit. I know that in fact because the water is not proper color. This is why, because it will self-adjust as soon as it's ready. Sometimes you gotta do like Shift L, Shift K, just kind of like move the time of the day a little bit. So, alright, so yeah, now check this out. See, this is like one of the scatterings. It's like a single scattering, right? And you see the numbers changing constantly. Then you got this one, durability. It's also changing, but it's constant now because it is a constant durability right now. But it also changes. Durability T. I'm just gonna leave it there so you guys see it. A zone. So these are like zone levels. RGB, center, and width. All of them are changing the same way. All of this, all of these features, that all of them will depend on how the sky look like, how the scattering looks like, how you see that multi scattering, same changing. Another one, me scattering, changing same way. Okay, let me do this here. And then we get another one, multi-scattering. Oh, it's already there. Albedo. Earth. Albedo. Okay. So depending, see where I'm at, like you see where I'm going up, you see every they all start changing as I'm going up, because depending on the situation, on the altitude, on the weather, temperature, pressure, all of these will come and play, and all of them will be changing as soon as something happens. Like, and right now I'm just changing position to like higher, and this is why they're all changing right away. So they changing not just because some random change. They change strictly within the formulas, within the physical formulas of the real world, based on what's happening. So see how we are like really high up and above all of the moisture. There's not much scattering, so that's why the sun won't look as it looks down below there. And there it is. This is like really high up. Yeah. Just gotta wait a little bit since we move so quick. So if the sky lights up like this, like red or yellow or blue, it all depending on the numerous factors. So it's not like it's always will be lighting up like that, you know. So it's always different. The lights, all different lights. See, I got the, just as in a commercial, it's gonna be a promo video, you guys will see. So many different lights, all proper lights, like all according to the real world lamps. And like the lighting itself, it will be depending on the, of course, the conditions. So I should say, I'll say like, see, they're much more brighter right now since we're cleared the sky. And you got the distant lights. So the proper sunrises according to the conditions. So all these lights are like, you see what's how they changing. All this stuff is changing. So depending on the conditions. So if I would have, for example, here I would change it to minus 35 degrees Celsius. See how I change it right away? Now look at the colors now. But also now you see there's a trapped moisture. So it calculates. So if you have, let's say, okay, let's say you got perfect visibility, minus 35, and high pressure. Right. Let's get ourselves adjust a little bit. I don't know why it's given so much turbidity. Oh, also it's depending on the season, on latitude. I mean, all bunch of factors. I'm not gonna like have time to list them all. When the more warmer sunsets, the sunsets within like the clearest sky you can get. Something jumped because I think something readjusted or something. Yeah, so the clouds, the sky color, all depending on the conditions. So all this is fluid. All these things change. So I will have a full list of what's what, of what you should expect, but the point here is that everywhere, since it's weather, based on where you at and what weather, you always will have a different picture. You see already adjusting, like the me scattering is adjusting already. And I just did what? So we are in the same position, right? And I'm gonna do I just changed the barrel and see, look, multi-scattering, me scattering, all start changing. And like the zone levels. So whether you will use this, the previous version, that one, right? To get it self-adjust there a little bit. So you see the cockpit here is proper. Not too bright, not too dim. Daytime. I think it's dead. Customized. Really hot. See, it's really hot, self-adjusted right away. It evaluated the humidity and the other factors, and it adjusted like the visibility, the colors. And for example, if we move a little bit the visibility down, see, just the visibility. So it's I've added no clouds, a little bit clouds over there, but just the visibility, and see. kind of changing fast, but you know. Or visibility, say that deck is going to be like overcast. So I gotta wait until it adjusts. And that deck is over there, high up. Colder. It's cold now. See, me just playing with the weather like that, you gotta like go to different locations. That's the best way to find it. That's when you see the realistic pictures, because it depends on many things. Let me check something. All right, so I guess where we were at the beginning, Jacksonville. So it's 3 products: worldwide lights, scattering suite, and atmosphere suite, and isn't the manual. The manual on how to make it look pretty. Gonna get Jacksonville got worse. Look at that. Wait. That's not correct. Oh, because it's gotta adjust, okay. So yeah, whenever take a trip to a new location, you gotta wait. I'm just doing this shit. So I guess altogether in Jacksonville it was kind of hazy. And then you can see that haze in the sunsets. You can see those. Look at that roll. Yeah, and then when you get closer, you get all this visibility. Alright, so I guess we gotta work more after after this appeared. And yeah, we'll see you again. Bye.